Alright, now that I've got this down where I can kind of see it, I think I'm realizing what used to be here. I think this frame was boxed. I think this is what Steve was talking about when he said he reinforced the frame. I think he boxed the inside here. And I think he used to be able to reach over in here and hold the end of a nut. If both of these are loose, I can literally push them right up in there and get them out of my way. And the hole there isn't in bad shape. It's not rotted out like I was expecting. It's just a hole. There is, well, a combination of some rod and welder burn back here, and this might have been largely my fault from trying to do a repair on this thing the wrong way. But it doesn't look like there's anything there that's not very fixable. Biggest thing would be to get some kind of a threaded hole here where I can reattach that stuff up in there where it'll work. Fix this back here. This bottom part don't feel bad, and I can get my finger up in there a good bit, and there's a good bit of metal up in there. There's also some old rust in the frame, but it's not all falling apart like I was thinking it could be, so that's a good thing. Okay then, I've got this thing up in here in kind of a test fit sort of situation, and it appears to me that this spring shackle goes above this. In fact, it says so over here in the instructions. But I believe before that spring shackle actually sat on top of the other steering box mount, and I'm thinking that might leave me enough room to make a new plate to go along the bottom of that frame to fashion up some bolt holes. And I got a piece of metal laying in here that I just kicked out the door the other day, or kicked it out of the way or something. Let's see, was it this one? No, it's not. And it wasn't this one, although nope, close to being big enough. Pretty sure it's a piece out here in the shed I want. Let me shut y'all off while I go find it. Well, I think this process has been a lot more difficult for me than it would have been for someone who didn't have their frame rusted out or have a snowplow to work around. I spent about a day with this, and I'm going to quit. I'll come back at it tomorrow. I pretty much have a plan of attack for it for tomorrow. But I've worked enough to realize that it's a good time for me to knock off before I mess something up. So I'm going to call it a day, and tomorrow we'll get back at this. I hope y'all are all having a good day yourselves. See you.